What's up, guys? It's your favorite streamer. It's Raleigh Wow. Back for another stream playing Planet Coaster 2 because you know what? We just feel like chilling tonight. I don't feel like blasting dudes and harassing dudes, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to play some Planet Coaster, chillax, talk a little bit. So, you know, let's just hang out and enjoy the vibe, I guess. Gotta make sure we're checking all the things. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna want to edit this coaster. That's how far it'll go. Do like a quick dip. I always really dislike it when roller coasters are just like heavy on one side, because then it just feels like it's, I don't know, like there's something wrong with it. No. No, that's not what I wanted. I guess we can only go 10. Honestly, can I delete and go back? I really don't want that to be there anymore. And I kind of want to go... I keep thinking pressing the space button is going to do something for me, but it never does. I wonder if there's any crazy... They just have these guys. That's the thing about these rides, is they're not... I don't feel like they're too crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? I keep hitting that button. Holy moly. If you can't tell, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. We are going to place that. I do want to drop. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the thing on Twitter. It's kind of like the big thing, right? It's supposed to be like, yeah, we're streaming on Twitter. Tonight, confetti. Now everyone's probably wondering why Planet Coaster is just a chill game. You know what I'm saying? not like stressful. Honestly, I could just be like really cheesy and end it right here. But I feel like there's something like morally wrong with that. So we're going to not do that. In fact, we're going to wonder why it's not letting me get even with the ground. That's what we're going to do. I can either go like... Hold up. I'm going to try to fix this really quick. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. There's nothing I can do to fix that. I believe there's nothing I can do to fix that. I could probably go like... Come on. There's 4. But yeah, even if I do that, it kind of... Oh, wait. Is that where it's at? We still get this issue. Is it doing it on this side? It is. Okay, so I guess at least we're being I want to turn back this way. And you know, I like seeing tests while I do this so I can kind of get an idea of whether or not I'm doing a decent job at building this thing. It's a good way of like gathering data on what I'm doing. I'm just... Okay. There we go. There's our first break. I would have been back here forever. Come on. Let me edit you, you stinker. No, that's not what I wanted. Does it let me change that? "81 miles per hour. Acceleration rate off the hinge." Let's see what happens now. Let's go. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy cool. That's crazy cool in my opinion. Anyone else have an idea of how to make this way better? A part of me wants to kind of like just drag it underneath, you know? I don't know why. I think something about like intertwining between the different structural support systems makes it feel a little bit more eerie. Oh, I can turn these? That's pretty cool. I don't know if they'll let me turn that actually. They will, but I have to do it at a tilt. Come on. Come on, you. Let me turn you. It does not want to do the thing for me. I might as well just kind of, I guess... I'm trying to go too crazy. I want bubble. Actually, I kind of want to get an idea of what this feels like so far. Although I feel like it'd be so much cleaner if it went this way. I know some people, they be making these roller coasters where it feels like the actual roller coasters in real life, but I ain't got enough time for that, you know? The fear is up literally the entire time. There's just so much fear. They're just in pain. Literally, the whole entire time they're riding this roller coaster. So, watch. I mean, if you look at this little this fear gauge here, you'll see that. That's pretty good. So it starts getting really crazy once we start introducing more of these awkward, I guess you could say, or these sharp turns. You know, it's just a subtle. I kind of want to see if that assists. Okay, it does not assist. What if we were to, hear me out here, guys. Instead of just automatically turning it, we do a subtle turn into something a little bit longer. In fact, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go set everything to what it was. Maybe pull this back a little bit. And then shoot this up. I get it. But I feel like I need to give them some time to breathe. You know, like...
I'm sorry, I know you're streaming, but...
You want to show me the thing?
I finished it.
Oh, that looks cute. High five.
What do you think?
I think it's cool, but I also think you should find a way to put it around the belt, too.
Careful.
Oh, that's what you're going to do?
No. They just need to act out lips.
Alright, well, it looks sweet. It's a really good job. I think you should be proud of yourself. She's like, I am. Hold up, I'm looking at the fear. There's a lot of fear going on. How do I get rid of the fear? I guess we go back in time. No, not that far back in time. Okay? I don't know why the game thinks we want to go that far back in time. I think this is what does it. I think they're fine until this hits, and they're like, "Argh!" You know? So we're gonna just have it go straight. Do some pretty nutty turns. Come on. Let me just do what I do best. That's kind of laughable because I probably do not make these better than a lot of people out there on the planet. Oh, dude, they let me tilt inward away. That's gotta actually be kind of scary. I want to test how this is so far when it comes to fear. Like, imagine you're on this stupid ride. It's going super fast. You're in a small cart, and this tilt towards the side makes you feel like you're gonna fall off. So, like, we're at a good place here. We're at a good place here. And having that turn actually just destroys everything. I don't know why. It's gotta be... We're gonna go up. It's like we're stuck at this. It's like we're stuck here. There's nothing we can do to get out of this little... this height that we place ourselves in. You know what I could try to do, right, is do something like this. And then, like, try to lower it periodically, you know? Like, have it drop. And then we shoot up. We do this for a bit. And then I kind of want to come out far for this one. We come into a turn here, right? We come in for a turn here. Come on. Stop doing this to me. Reset. And we just keep doing this. And they look like they love it. Oh my gosh, Old Woman Winter. Alright, this might not be the best roller coaster in existence, but it's still pretty cool. I still need to play this game with my kid, because she's looked at it a couple times and been like, "What's that, Daddy?" Okay, so we're hitting pretty good marks here, I feel like. A large proportion of the time. And honestly, I think I'm gonna take up some real estate over here to rotate it, and we're gonna just turn. And I don't want it to go that far. Oh, they're gonna literally hit this, won't they? Oh, we can just keep going, is what it's telling me. But my thing is, oh, there's a smooth. I can do the smooth thing. I forgot that is a mechanic in this game where you can kind of just ride your entire ride like this and then do like smooth, and it will smooth everything. Obviously the chain speed's got to take us up. 14 miles per hour for maximum excitement. Although we're staying in the red a whole lot here. So I think we might actually did someone die in the game? I heard a whole lot of screaming. Well, this is not too bad. I would like to add friction. Let's see if this will smooth into itself appropriately. Let's look at what it is altogether. Okay. We're gonna test it out, but we have to write it, okay? And the rule is, as it always is here, guys, got to keep your hands up for when we hit these marks. Oh my god! No, I'm joking. I'm not that old yet. I'm pretty dang old. Yeah, I don't, dude. That would scare the crap out of me. I don't know how kids, like my little brother loves this ride at Disneyland. I don't know how. So it's at a pretty decent prestige. I think fear we hit in the green range. Nausea is still pretty high, but I think it's worth opening up. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna place some entrances, and you know what? I feel like the entrance should come in this way, and I feel like the exit should come, or should exit this way, because if you think about it, they come in here, they line up, they exit out here. Can we control how many trains there are? I don't want, like, friction. What is friction? I like how I can change the car mass, y'all. Too bad they don't have a randomized collar button. What is a mouse? That exists. What's the mouse from, that's gotta be a squirrel, right? Mice Age? Bum, bum, bum. Click up. No, we don't want that. Mouses. What's a flying mouse? Flying mouse. Literally the flying mouse. Idirus macarotis. That's what it's called. Idirus. Idirus. Macrotis. Idirus. We're just calling it Idirus. I'm not gonna add the other thing and have to call it that every time. It's not on my things to do list. Okay, and then for the entrance, we're just gonna do something really simple. I'm not trying to be too crazy with it. Although I would like to have some capability to possibly have a lot of people waiting here if they have to. You know, honestly, I don't know how I feel about the new path system in this game. It is kind of, admittedly, it's kind of interesting. And the fact that it does that, like right off the get-go, I prefer to hit that and then choose a distance from here, but you know what, it's fine. It is fine, and I don't know why it's hovering. That's making me very sad. Anyways, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna, yeah, do this. Apparently we can hit it at an angle. That's pretty sick. Okay, I guess we're not doing any of that. We're not doing any of it. We're going down immediately. I just don't like the look of it, okay? That's what it is. I want this to look semi-decent. I want it to feel like a crackhead made it. Although that's probably what's going to happen regardless. But shift. Shift. Makes me sad because I have to. Oh. I guess that works. That's better than nothing. We're going with it. I'm not going to put too much time into this. I am just trying to get the things and maybe make something cool in the progress. But I do feel like because they didn't place anything here that I should probably go in and add some type of column, because I know that while some people won't see this, I will forever know about it, and I will forever think about it whenever I am looking at this thing. So we're just gonna go ahead and add some. Do they have like anything a little bit more modern, maybe? Like this? That doesn't go up all the way? Oh, this is perfect. Sweet. And it was all gravy. It was all gravy. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Yeah, those are custom. You can't really get those in the game. You gotta make them yourself. Aw, man. I wonder if you can. I forget. Can we? If I click this, is there a way to size this as well? Move. Yes. Advanced scale. I don't know why it moved it over there, but it did. Scale. Okay. That still works. I'm not going to do that for every single one because I'm lazy. But, you know, that's just how it is. They want us to build 3 food shop facilities. And I don't know, chat, where do you think this would look good? Guests won't pay this much for. I didn't set that. I did a bargain. Fine, bargain. Where's the priority pass? Oh, I need to add a priority. Wow. Well, now we know how that works. I don't want a priority pass. Can I take that off now, or? I'll take it off. There we go. We're good. We don't need it anymore. We can start. Guests are desperate. For what? What are we? Are thirsty. Okay, fine. I can't believe they had me making a whole roller coaster ride with people just starving. I kind of feel like deleting this middle area and placing things here. It just feels like a good place to have a central hub of things for people to snack at, eat at, and enjoy the scenery. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to lazily, okay, chat? Lazily. Beef counter. Beef shop. Oh, if you hit X, you can control those things. Can I really resize this poor guy? Wait a minute here. I just want to confirm this bug that I think I just found. So if we go like this, place this, and then we don't place it. I changed my mind. We go like that. Okay. That would have been huge. They would have had to give me a job at that point. But no, it does not work like that. So that's good. Let's go ahead and place this here. Get some drink. Gulpy Soda Shop. And do they have like a sushi shop, huh? Chief beef, it's a must. Or the hot dog. I'm not going hot dog, I'm going 100%. Nope, pizza pen counter. Okay, that's interesting. And now we're stuck building the scenario for it. The scenery, the scenario. The scenery. I'm just trying to go with like this Olympian feel. I don't know. I'm hoping they have like little statues I can put there. What is that? They did not share that with me. I cannot believe that that's what I'm doing. That's what's going on right now. Okay, I guess we're just going to add food shops right here because, yeah. Facility for you and me. I wonder why they do have blueprints, don't they? I'm not really interested in making some super interesting stuff when it looks like they have some things already. That's pretty interesting. What the heck is this, though? That's what I want to know. What did I select? Facility? Pip shop juice. Nobody wants... They want the gulpy. Okay? There's no way they want this the shot. Whatever that was. I don't know what it was. They don't want it, though. People want hamburgers. And they want pizza. Where is the pizza shop? Yeah, they want hamburgers and they want cheese. Look, pizza. They want pizza. That's what people really want. Come on. I don't really care about how great it looks, as long as it gets the mission done at this point. Although I do want to possibly look at build 3 food shop facilities. Not a. You don't think people are gonna want drinks? That's not a food. Yes, I know it's not a food. Okay. Fine then. They gotta have people. Obviously, after they eat all of that, they're gonna want some gelato. They're gonna want gelato, right? I'm not going crazy when I say that. Personally, I would prefer ice cream, but you know. This is kind of cool. I would like to do something like this. That's what I was kind of thinking about doing over here. But I noticed it did some, it did mess a little bit with the overall shape, and it put a handrail in there.
I see that you've successfully restored the second coaster.
We're doing some of our best work here.
Yeah, we are.
We are really digging all the history.
That's good to hear. It's important for our guests to be able to learn about their heritage.
It's awesome how I can't think with these guys talking.
Materials originally used for the ride.
I can't hear with these guys talking.
Saying that out loud, I'm going to go and check everything.
No, not you guys. I'm talking about the guys in the game. I don't like trying to work. Made my family sad. And now I'm sad. New distributor. We're definitely going to need another distributor. Or not another distributor. We're going to need another power conduit thing. Yes, because we want that sitting 500 feet. And they probably can't get to it because I do not have anything built to it. Call a mechanic. Winfred. It looks like... This just has no power. Why are all these things breaking? I feel like once we get them all functioning again. Have 5 flat rides. You know what? Save park. Exit to career menu. We're just gonna do our own custom thing. Complete chapter 1. Oh my gosh. Look at me. Coaster Coast.
Ah, I'm glad I caught you here. I was hoping to get a chance.
I'm just trying to see what they want. Career. Do they have challenge? They do have challenge. Tropical. Super Coaster. I don't know. That doesn't sound like. Raleigh's World. Let's go. I don't know. I was like, maybe I can like brand it around the stream. Maybe I'll brand it around the stream. Raleigh's World. Wah. It's like Ryan's World. right, take on challenges as you work towards a 5-star park rating. New challenges will appear after some time when available. Research. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do those things. That makes me sad. Regardless. Well, I'd assume they'd be sad. There's nothing here. Why are they coming? They're here, but there's no reason to be here. Anyways, I am going to... What? She's finally caving. Well, let's change it to, Raleigh's super fantastic happy Land. Raleigh's super fantastic happy land. Ursful. I feel like the acronym does not help. Park rating. We have a very low park rating. Track rides. I'm literally blanking on how we read. Okay, it's probably this thing. Okay. So we need an entrance. We need a entrance. I think this is the park entrance that they give us. And it makes me very sad. Okay. No. That is not what I want. I want to change the color. What do you think's a good color, guys? You know, I think it's decent. What? Why do I need those? I'm thinking maybe I want to like split this off into segments. But it's like I feel almost as if all the other aspects are pretty out the window, but I can see why people are a little upset at some of... Oh, they have a restaurant? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool as well. So I'm gonna do myself a solid and just start like with the hidden amenities that I probably don't want people to see, and I'm thinking that's gonna be like staff rooms, like, you know, like a warehouse. And I haven't even thought of the theme. It feels like there's so much to do in this game. It makes it hard to do something in this game. Maybe I just go like that. And we were to just say, go like this. What scenery do we have to even put around this? Maybe we'll do an underground scenery. I feel like this is more spaceshipy than it is anything. I don't know why these are so small. Aquatic. Small baby. Snap. Okay, we don't want snap. Snap to position on. No. Why are these all so small? Oh my god. They're like baby size. All of them are. What the heck? So what do I gotta like build it? There's no way. I was literally just using big boy pieces a while back. Free from prop. I'm going to try to understand this and fail completely miserably at it because I don't know what I'm doing. Is this bigger? This is not bigger. Is this bigger? It is bigger. So why do these are resort themes, which is interesting. They have resorts? Oh my god. Like, at least this gives me something. I feel like I do this and it just wants to stick. There must be something in particular that I don't quite understand about the whole, like, resort. Sorry. Yeah, I want to do something like that. Where is that at? Let's get rid of that. You know, I think what I have to do is actually come in here and do a scenery theme. I am wondering, we edit building, then we can come back in here and do this, I believe. I wish I could change the grid size. Holy crap. You can change the grid size. Although I don't want something like too circular, so you know what? I'm actually going to elongate this. And I feel like adding something like this might be kind of cool. And now that we have that, I actually think it's worth it to kind of follow that pattern all the way around. And then the roof. The roof. Yeah, I wonder how they expect me to get something like this. It looks like they have some like pretty interesting stuff. Like I could go like this. Why is that so itty bitty? Yo, why is that so itty bitty? I want a half one. They do have a half one. But it's massive. I was hoping I could like, I don't know. I'm just trying to play around with these, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they plan for me to handle the curvature, the top curvature of this thing. It makes no bloody sense. That's why we're just gonna get rid of everything. Sometimes you do have to just start over from the beginning. At least that's what it looks like with these. What do I do now here? There's nothing. There's nothing. I can do that. Awesome. I like the other design so much. You know what? We'll make it work though. We will make it work. No, we won't make it work. We will not make it work. Nothing works. I want an aquatic ceiling that'll match what I'm making here, dude. Something bulbous. Hey, what's good, Coward? How you doing today, my friend? Welcome to the stream. And nothing much, just trying my best to not make something poopy. Which, as you can clearly see, I am already doing. It's wonderful. I am literally just trying to build a building. You gotta love the freedom. But then you gotta be kind of sad about the freedom. We all good? That's good to hear, my friend. You work on any game dev stuff recently? Trying to figure out how I can not make this look like poop. It's a swell night, yeah. A white boy got himself some chicken. I can already imagine how you would say that in my head. Like, you'd be like, a white boy got himself some chicken. You already know it's a swell night. I don't know, man. Wait, what type of chicken? Are we talking barbecue chicken or are we talking grilled chicken? Or wait, no, that is barbecue chicken. I'm talking crispy chicken or grilled chicken. We've been on a little trip the past few days and I've been messing with Raylib on a work. No, that's sick. That's so sick, dude. How is Raylib? I've heard a lot of cool, positive things about it, to be quite frank. To be quite frank. I just want these to fit together and make peace. I want them to good. You know, I asked for them to snap, right? And they give me this. Look, they expect me to be happy with that result. A line on surface. Why? What makes him think like, oh, that's how Raleigh's gonna want his wall. He just wants it to do this. Yeah, let's just keep going, guys. That's how I want to build my buildings. Exactly like that. I need to figure out how to change these. Chilling it for the rest of my life. It's just a basic OpenGL font and that restores OpenGL to being usable like it was in the 90s. That's sick. Well, I've looked at a lot of Raylib projects, and from what I've seen, they're all amazing. Are you like heavily considering using it? You already know we on some Popeyes fried chicken, dude. Popeyes fried chicken sandwiches are really good. Someone tried to tell me they weren't, and I had to call them out on their lies. I was like, why are you like lying to me? And they're like, what do you mean lying? I was like, Popeyes chicken is the best chicken. I don't even like Dave's hot chicken as much as I like Popeyes chicken. Got it. This stuff with a pickle. Well, a pickle always goes good with chicken, man. Especially on the sandwiches, bro. Get some slaw on top of that. Boom. You got yourself a semi-decent chicken sandwich. It's weird to me that Raylib is seen as a 2D thing when it's fundamentally 3D. Yeah, there's a lot of 3D elements built into it, and I feel like the library, if I remember correctly, is a lot larger for 3D like functionality in it than the 2D aspect. You know what? We're just gonna do this because I'm tired of arguing with this game. I'm just tired of arguing, so we're gonna say that these little nooks that we're catching, it gives it personality, right? I'm gonna finish this Godot project, but the long-term goal right now is to be able to learn enough to work with Raylib. That's sick. Are you still working on the Aquamarine thing? Or essentially that same project that we started forever ago? Oh, I can make stuff that goes out. You know, I'm unhappy. I'm sad. This is what I originally had, and I was okay with that. I was like, this looks cool. This looks semi-cool. Then I come here to the roofs, man. They don't have anything. And what is this? What is this? What am I going to use this for? What, I'm going to go like that? I'm sure someone found something to use with it. They're like, oh my god. But I can't use it for something like this. I don't even have, like... They don't give me anything to handle this. Makes me so angry. Just trying to get it better at the art stuff. like models, music, animations. Well, that's still good, man. I'm really happy that that project got you back into game development. I really am, honestly, because I think you're very talented programming wise. I think the game development community would be sad if you were not amongst it. Does that make sense to you, brother, man, dude, person? Bro, is that like a steampunk potion I'm seeing here? All right, I've given up. I wanted to have, you know, the aquatic theme, but it's just not going to happen for me. They have a lot of cool stuff, but they don't have anything to build off of those cool stuffs. Like, what am I supposed to do with these curves? Go like this and just be like, there you go. Here we go. I'm building the thing. Look at that. No. And of course we want auto stacking. I got you. I'm grateful. No, it's not that. It's not about being grateful to me, man. It's just I'm happy that's what the project did. I'm happy that's what the project did. Right now I've been working on Sun Vine. I was just refactoring it today. Trying to make it a little bit more bearable for myself, although I feel like you'd look at it and still be like, what are you doing? Because you know me, I like inheritance, so. Although, with all the inheritance I've been learning as of recent with like AAA studios, I'm kind of starting to feel like, yo, maybe there's some things that don't need to all inherit from one another. Like maybe we don't need to have like 7 levels of inheritance. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's like a clean cutoff. It's like when you have like nested loops. It's like, all right, you get 3 of these and then you get no more. If you go anything above that, there's something going on. Okay, we're gonna turn auto stacking off because I am currently like, what's the point of this, dude? You go like that? I mean, that looks kind of cool, but it doesn't help with my roof. I'm just a roofless Joe. Like all these guys, they got cool stuff. How did they get them? How did they get them? Where did they get them walls at? I want to break this down. I want to break this down. Are you telling me they just automatically cut into each other like that? Is that what you're telling me? Good gracious. I found that it's kind of the thing where there's just 2 extremes that kind of have a point and then 90% of everyone else in the middle is forced to suffer. Yeah, you're telling me, man. We're working with some JSON stuff too. Doing some pretty cool, creepy stuff, man. I can't talk about too much about what I'm doing because I signed an NDA. So important, I signed an NDA. But no, I just, there's just some stuff that I'm still learning. It's actually really cool. I'm very happy that I am getting the experience. So now that I know that the walls, they kind of just, they'll do that, I'm looking at actually bringing this in. Even though I'm kind of liking the shape at this point, we're going to delete some things and try that out. Bam, 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 bam. The more I learn about game engine stuff, the more I realize how little judgment I have for devs when the tool they're forced to use is already so crappy. You know, man, when you create the super cool next engine, I want to use it. I don't know why, but I feel like you have the brain to achieve that. I don't. I really don't. But there's an inclination in me that tells me you do. And I mean that. I'm not saying that sarcastically. Although I will say I want to make this look it oh, it already does it. Look at that. It's just this wants to be, you know, particular. Or I guess maybe because it still makes me mad though. Like I don't want it to be all. I don't want it to be so long. Like that's long, you know. I guess I gotta like mitigate a little bit and do like maybe something like this. And apparently, no, that's not. That is
Not what I wanted. Oh my gosh.
This game hates me. This game hates me, dude. There's like metal wall, 4mm, metal beveled wall. Okay. So they have beveled. That makes a lot more sense to me. Now that I'm looking at it. They got beveled walls. You gotta use the beveled walls if you're trying to get the beveled look. Are you still doing box stuff or what? I definitely need something bigger to do that. Yo, what's up with all the slamming? What's going on? Oh, yo, that's sick. Okay. Okay. I like this. That is definitely an improvement. Although, I don't know why they didn't create something to handle this. I don't know what it is, but this house reminds me of Orange. I know. Don't judge it. Corrugated. You know, I'd like to use this, but I know that it doesn't have the beveled walls. And I don't think they let me... They do let me change the color. Let's see if I can do something like that. but it's more of a tint, which is why we're not actually getting the colors we want. If you notice, I click like white, you get it, black, you get kind of it, but when you look at like certain colors, like let's look at rose red, green, it feels like they're just applying a tint to it. I would like something that's actually gray. I was playing BioShock 1. You should have tuned in yesterday, man. You watched me play some genuine BioShock 1. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I gave up on it, man. I'm sorry. I'm lazy. It's just gonna be orange. Orange, orange, orange. With a door right there. This right here. And we're gonna put, what is this? Oh, that's cool. It's a submarine, man. We're in the aquatic. I'm gonna start putting like little, like people are floating in the ocean, you know? That's what I'm going for. Wait, they do have these? I could have done that. I could have done a bevel floor, and I'm out here. Wow. Where are those tanks at, dude? Here they are. Nah, DW, I hate BioShock, really. Why though? Why do you hate BioShock? That makes me sad. We hate video games around here. He's like, I hate anything that's... I feel like you don't like mainstream stuff. Which isn't bad. I don't think it's bad. I just don't get it. Because I like BioShock, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, BioShock, that's some good stuff right there. I'm gonna play some BioShock. I like how I try to flip it and turn it around like this so I can like plug it into the ground. And it doesn't want to let me. Right? Like I go like this, I'm like, ugh. So we're gonna take off the snap-on position. And what I'm actually gonna do here is I'm gonna scale this down. This guy here, I'm gonna scale him down. To make it look different. Stealing candy from babies, you know how it be. No, I get it. It ain't like that. I like some stuff like kicking puppies and kitten in cages? Dude! How can you live your life like that? Hold up, I gotta put this here. Try saying something now. Try saying something now. No, I put it... I swear, if my stuff ain't working again, I'm gonna get heated, dude. My stuff never wants to work for me. Hey, watch, I'm gonna test this right now, everyone. Hey. Oh, it does work. Okay. Disturbing the peace. True. So what do? Like, you wait till like 12 o'clock at night and you just run outside screaming? Disturbing the peace. Makes me laugh. I'm trying to add something a little bit different. Wow. Not gonna lie, this thing kind of stinks. I mean, I got all these things on it. Maybe an antenna will help. Now it just looks like a giant radio. Not all mainstream things are bad. Disturbing the peace, that's not bad. I know my neighbors love disturbing the peace. That's always fun. People are wondering like, hey man, how long you been working on that house? For the last 20 minutes. That's how long I've been working on this thing. That's how dedicated I am to making something horrible. And then there it was, guys. My beautiful Radio Shack. Now we have to make the real stuff, though. Name one video game. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. That's the one. Have you played Oddworld Stranger's Wrath? You said list. I just named one thing. No, Stranger's Wrath is an old school game. By the way, if you haven't, guys, go follow me. Hold up, I gotta mute this for this. And you know what, actually, after that, after I show this off, then I'll probably do it. Because I'm tired. You like my park name? Raleigh Super Fantastic Happy, Happy Land? Trying to... Raleigh Super Fantastic Happy Land. That's got to be a place where people would want to go, right? Hold up, I'm going to show you this. Talk about it, and then go to sleep. Yes, 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 yes. Honestly, I kind of want to play some Total War at some point. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Just, this guy kind of reminds me of you with the talking about, like, abusing animals and stuff. And just, this dude just knocking out animals and using them as weapons. You would like this game, dude. It's pretty sick. I don't want to like spoil it for you. This was like back in the day. This was like a trailer. And everyone was like, dude. A lot. Like, imagine how much you would need to captivate today's audience.
My favorite rifle.
My favorite rifle.
Never liked guns. Oh man, why'd you have to do that? No, look, you don't need to do that.
Every time I see a game from around this time, I think about how it was competing with Half-Life 2.
Now that's how you get them.
Like GTA San Andreas was also 2004. Yeah, it was.
Alright, numbskulls! You see the bounty hunter that grabbed boss? Get him!
Like, this game was so sick back in the day. And it's funny looking at it now, because it's like... I could do without all the...
Gotta get up that ledge. Time to jump.
He got Quake SFX. They think they slick. I think this was produced in Unreal Engine. You don't see a lot of Oddworld games anymore. I think they had one Oddworld game that came out a while back.
Hey, Silky Drawers! Best shake off and heal.
But yeah, this is kind of it. It's like a first-person, third-person game where your ammunition is like live critters.
You're mine, sucker! Well, it seems you can't get good help anywhere these days. You can take out my boys over there, then you must be worth fighting.
Don't lie, dude. You know you don't recognize it. I don't even recognize it, to be quite frank. I think that's from, was that Arthur from Red Dead Redemption? And then we got this game. I was thinking of this game recently because we had a stand-up and they asked like a game that wasn't received well, and that was one of them because, you know, like back in the day we didn't have like the internet for a ton of reviews. You know, a game came out and you played it and your reviews were like your peer reviews, the people around you, and no one ever brought up Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. Wait, is that really from Quake? This game's crazy, dude. You like used to go around hoping you could cut someone's limbs off. This is the first level too.
Damn it!
Let me hear you.
It's been so long. I never even played Blood Rain 2. But Blood Rain 1 was actually pretty sick. It's crazy. Time flies, man. I am getting old. Quake. Yeah. How do you even say that? That one's also super underrated. Yeah. Blood Rain was pretty fun. I never played the 2004 one, though. But, yeah. I was asked, like, what is a game or a piece of media that I liked that wasn't received well? It's kind of hard to think of nowadays, you know. Everything's that comes out is so good. I have this game. Actually kind of want to pull this out and play it sometime. But there's just like nothing interesting.
This is what
6,000 hours
6,000 plus hours looks like.
looks like. Let me guess, he's gonna jump down, get hit, and shoot everybody in this ring. Really? Really? That's it? That's what they had to show me? Old school games you forgot about. Let's see if they have anything. How old is this?
Hello everybody, welcome to LT Gaming. My name is Tom, and today
Sid Meier's
a
Pirate.
remake released in 2005. This Firaxis gem saw you take the
Emperor
roles of
Nox.
dashing young Baldur's Gates. There is one title from Westwood Studios.
Space Empires.
Amazing music.
Yeah.
Great.
I don't even know what I'm getting on now. But I'm gonna bounce. Much love, everybody.